Nestled in the foothills of North Carolina, on the famous swath of land known as Tobacco Road, lies the renowned University of Wake Forest. Built on the entrepreneurial and innovative spirits of greats such as Haynes and Reynolds, this small university has proudly built its place in American academia. Today it continues in this tradition, developing the leaders of today for the problems of tomorrow. As the school motto goes, for humanity. The Physician Assistant Program of Wake is no different. With a long and rich history steeped in the innovative style of self-directed, problem-based learning, and with the continued service to the community, Wake Forest has worked hard to develop a proud and capable set of PA graduates. And it is as proud members of this noble fraternity that we, the class of 2011, wish to bring you on the journey of our past year. Every journey starts with a crossing over, and as we received our white coats, we all knew that we were accepting the call to serve our communities. This was to be the first step in a long and gratifying career, as we crossed over in a hallowed ritual, accepting the garb and oath of our profession. And without the vision and guidance of our faculty and staff, this is a journey that would have never been possible. It is to them we owe the thanks for this opportunity. It was once said by Mahatma Gandhi, "I shall pass through this world but once. Any good therefore I can do, or any kindness that I can show to any human being, let me do it now. Let me not defer or neglect it, for I shall not pass this way again." With that mentality in mind, our class has generously and continuously sought to serve our community. We held a blood drive for the American Red Cross and got 40 donors, including 7 new donors. We volunteered for the 2010 Share the Health Fair, a free health fair for the medically underserved. We have even been lucky enough to help raise money for the Amos Cottage, a center for developmentally delayed children, which serves Forsyth and 5 other neighboring counties. And the class of 2010 has also led the charge on blood pressure screening for the local community. Our class has also had the privilege of helping Habitat for Humanity to build a local house, and we have great plans for the year of 2010, including volunteering at the NC Special Olympics in March, which has been a tradition for the past 5 years. Our compassion for our community must also include the opportunity to teach our community and educate them as best we can. As Aristotle once said, educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all. Our PAs have had the opportunity to reach out to students in local schools. We have also had the opportunity to practice counseling techniques on diabetes, smoking cessation, and substance abuse. And through our local Health and Effectiveness Council, as well as the state committee, we have partnered to bring health education into the forefront. As students at Wake Forest University, we are privileged to serve a multicultural, multi-ethnic, and multifaceted community from a variety of paths and beginnings. But first, we must develop the diversity within our own class. We must then also extend out to find and serve the diversity in our community. Jimmy Carter once said, "We have become not a melting pot, but a beautiful mosaic. Different people, different beliefs, different yearnings, different hopes, and different dreams." One of the opportunities for serving and nurturing our local diversity is the health fairs and free clinics which target the local Hispanic population. We as students are even prepared with Spanish language studies and a Spanish cultural immersion day. As immigrant workers are a major population in North Carolina, this is an invaluable opportunity for us as students and the community as a whole. Advocating for our profession is all about seeing the vision of where we want to go and being the change that we need to get to where we want to be. Our faculty have taught us to create our vision for the future of our profession, and they have developed in us the leaders and advocates necessary to fuel this change. One of the first steps in advocating for our profession is establishing recognition. The word PA is still a mostly unrecognized term by the patient population, and so in order to help advocate for change in our profession, our class sought to proudly display the heritage of our profession before the community during PA Week. As much of the government grassroots campaigns are now moving online, many of our students have also chosen to participate in email campaigns for healthcare reform and even to join the NCAPA Governmental Affairs Committee. In February, we hope to take our voice to the Hill. We believe in change, and we believe that change is ours to create. The Katherine Anderson Society, our student chapter of AAPA, has long prided itself on its philanthropic history, and with that focus, our class has tried to carry on the torch. Winston Churchill once said, "We make a living by what we do, but we make a life by what we give." A great Jewish philosopher and clinician once said, "Anticipate charity by preventing poverty." And we agree, so it has become an annual tradition to collect penny wars as a small way for us to assist Samaritan Ministries. We also had the privilege to hold a holiday food drive for Samaritan Ministries. But don't forget the tailgating, even if we don't always win. Our students have become integral members in the student-run DEET Clinic, offering thousands of volunteer hours to serve the underserved. In December, our class was also privileged to be able to volunteer for the Festival of Trees, an annual holiday event to raise money for Brenner's Children's Hospital. One of our most beloved events has been the bake sale, a sellout every time. Our student chapter has managed to raise thousands of dollars by sharing our goodies with the Baptist Medical Center, and trust me, those chocolate chip cookies are as delicious as they look. Our class is full of active, athletic members who are willing to run and raise money for good causes. One such annual race is the Susan G. Komen race, and another is the Crisis Control Ministries 5K. And you better watch out, one of our students has even run an Ironman. And thanks to our talented fundraising chairs, we have even shared our Wake Forest spirit with family and friends through t-shirt and sweatshirt sales. And in our future lies the annual golf tournament, a tradition since 1991 that supports important charities such as Amos's Cottage and the Victory Junction game. Recent courses have included Salem Glen, Oak Valley, and Tanglewood Park, and we are looking forward to another great tournament this May. Throughout the journey this year, we have had the pleasure of working with a truly amazing set of local and state chapters for our profession. These leaders have showed us how to shoot for the stars and what it really takes to get our feet on the ground. Our class has energetically supported the Piedmont Association of PAs with some of its largest student attendances thus far. And who can blame us? With these great meals and the wonderful leadership, it's an easy sell. We've also stayed busy in NCAPA as well, with numerous students serving on our committees and a strong showing at every board meeting. But it's not all fun and games, and sometimes we have to get down to business with a good old-fashioned social with our friends at the business and medical schools here at Wake Forest. In our strong relationship with PAPA, there has also been forged a new mentorship program to serve the needs of our student population. But one of the most enjoyable partnerships we have had is the friendly challenge of our annual Quiz Bowl. And just as iron sharpens iron, so the brilliant minds of our peers challenge and sharpen us. With monthly Quiz Bowl competitions, our team has been forged in blood, sweat, and tears. But we gleefully look forward to the camaraderie of the NCAPA Quiz Bowl and to the much-touted competition of the AAPA Quiz Bowl. And thanks to our faculty advisor, Eric, for sticking with us. One of the things our class is most proud of is our goal to communicate what a PA is to the local community. And one of the greatest accomplishments we have had this year came from a random bit of luck and chance, but perhaps I should let it speak for itself. Thanks to the hard work of Deepa Patel, we were able to get an email interview with one of the writers from the hit show Royal Pains. As you may know, Royal Pains is a comedy about a doctor who decides to start a concierge practice in the Hamptons. One of the lead characters of the show is a PA named Diva. We had the privilege of asking a few questions to writer Andrew Luchinsky, and here's what he had to say about how they came up with the show, in addition to how they came up with the PA character, and what really goes into a medical-based show such as this one. It's important to remember that we couldn't be here without the strength and vision of our leadership. Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "What lies behind us and what lies before us are small matters compared to what lies within us." As the heart and soul of our daily activities, our leaders stand above the rest, and they remind us what true character is. With our faculty as examples ahead of us, and our leaders setting a high bar for the rest of us to reach, we strive for excellence every day. The privilege of a lifetime is being who you are. And after all, we do have to have some fun. Whether it's dressing up for Halloween, carving pumpkins, enjoying a little tacky Christmas attire, celebrating the holidays, celebrating the birthdays, or even celebrating the quiet moments. We always find time to celebrate each other. And somewhere in between, we find a few moments to learn. A few moments to dissect. To smile. And to enjoy each other. And throw in a few games of our own. And at the end, I think we can proudly call ourselves the Wake Forest University School of Medicine Physician Assistant Class of 2011.